Good afternoon, everyone. Today it's day 6. It is our pleasure to welcome back Dr. N. Gopalsamy, a well in logistics and supply chain management and director Space Erode. Um, with his experience and the strategic insights, Dr. Gopalsamy has been a contributor to advancing modern approaches in this domain. Today we will discussing an integrated approach to logistics and supply chain management with modern strategies. Let's warmly welcome Dr. Gopalsamy to lead this session. Um, Sir, shall we start?
Yes. Thank you very much for the wonderful introduction. And good evening to one and all. Welcome you all for this session. You're seeing these demos. Slides are visible. Is it audible?
Yes, sir. Visible, sir.
Yeah.
Visible, sir. Yes, sir.
This,
Audible, sir. You can continue, sir.
today we are going to discuss about an integrated approach to logistics and supply chain management system with modern strategies. Introduction, trend of SCM manufacturing, interpretation of EOQ and ABC analysis, designing and development of software for a foundry integrated with a machine shop. This company is located at Coimbatore, and I have done all the related work to this company for this SCM integration. Introduction, industry formation and business needs sustained growth, demand and supply fulfilling among industry and society, hurdles in meeting the demand and supply during manufacturing and service, LSCM techniques need in manufacturing with the exact quantity of products with the right quality at right time. The primary objectives of SCM are to integrate inventory, other resources, and efficient way of utilization. That is right materials in right time. Supply chain management. Supply chain management comprises the three main flows. Product flows, that is movement of products, starting from raw material to end product, what are all the things it is integrated to this. Information flow, information sharing between the departments, among the departments, and with other stakeholders, this information should flow. Financial flow, proper fund allocation, when and where the money is required, that is to be allocated successfully to have lead time minimization for manufacturing. At present, majority of the company functions with manual operations related to supply chain management and inventory movements and control, material counting records. These things are done today by manual counting only. Modern knowledge related to SCM computerization techniques are most economical and effective tools and techniques for continuous growth. No exclusive model for SCM with modern strategies in the manufacturing sector is available in India, but globally it is on research. Somehow they launched it also. For example, Amazon and other companies, they are doing this. World full of global supplies along with logistics. Due to upcoming customer needs and fast growing global competitiveness, it is essential to have exclusive model for implementing SCM manufacturing with RFID operation research techniques. To choose the essential approaches, techniques, and tools that would facilitate implementation of SCM with modern RFID like electronic data processing, that is EDP systems with ERP. To conduct investigations on the implementation of the chosen essential approaches with designing techniques. To develop SCM software with RFID for tracking the materials and make it user friendly for the manufacturing industry. To conduct practical working on implementation of SCM software, obtaining various reports. SCM reports refers to the distribution channel of the product from sourcing to its delivery to the end consumer or end user. Sometimes is called as value chain. The supply chain is mainly added with many industries where there to coordinate various manufacturing activities. The schematic diagram shows how it is integrated. SCM integration in industries. Procedure for SCM: primarily data collection. First, the primary data are collected with the existing system. Additional information from other sources, secondary data from journals, research scholars, experience from other industries, textbooks are referred for going to integrate this. After several meetings, discussions with concerned authorities of the company, new RFID system is designed and developed. Planning to launch conceptual model suited for selected organization, and it has been done also. A detailed plan is prepared with regarding training, cultural change, other important aspects. Decision is taken considering the opinions obtained from employer employees with respect to the process implementation and changes required. That is, the coordination of employees is must. If they are accepting to go for changes, then only the program will be success. The redesigning of the model is based on appropriateness criteria, need based. Review of the implementation has to be carried out and in 3 months, and part of new system is initiated. Integrating sustainability into supply chain. That is, continuous growth is required. This chart shows how it is formed, framing of issues, preparing the implementation, assessing the impact. All these things are integrated together to go for sustainable supply chain management. Objectives: analyze the leadership between SSCM and competitive strategy. Discuss steps for integrating sustainability into the supply chain and highlight key benefits and challenges. Outline: introduction, analyzing SSCM and competitive advantage, integrating sustainability into the supply chain, benefits and challenges for integrating sustainability. Conclusions. Introduction: what are the key social and environmental challenges that corporations are called upon to integrate when seeking to achieve their economic supply chain goals? Sustainability concerns in global supply chains. Economic goals in supply chain: cost, quality, speed of delivery, flexibility, resource utilization, visibility, and innovativeness. Social issues: respect to human or workers' rights, child labor, bonded labor, health and safety, working conditions are discussed by this paper. Environmental problems: pollution, climate change, decline in ecosystems, biodiversity, deforestation, soil degradation, resource depletion, freshwater crisis. These are all discussed. How many people think it is difficult to simultaneously integrate economic, social, and environmental sustainability issues in the supply chain? Why do business leaders think about supply chain? Features and challenges of supply chain management. Success, breakthroughs, innovations, collaboration, and momentum. That is, after manufacturing, how that materials to be transferred to the end user. All the things are integrated through logistics. One place to another place, mode of transports varied. Based on the distance, it will be decided. Sea transport, there is shipping, air transports. Nowadays, even drone also there for immediate supply. Necessary pharmaceutical items are transferred like that, and it is now flourishing up. Analyzing SSCM competitive advantage. To achieve competitive advantage, resources and our capabilities generated through SSCM must be valuable. That is, respond to threats and opportunities. How it is competent to the global organizations, global companies, then rare, controlled by few competing firms. Imitate, costly for rivals to reproduce. Organization policies and procedures should support exploitation of the above three. The BRIO framework is a resource capability resulting from SSM. Valuable. First is valuable. There is no value means there is no competitive advantage. Yes, it is valuable. Somewhat it is competitive party. It is valuable, rare. The materials are not available. It's rarely available means temporarily competitive advantage. If it is valuable, rare, costly to imitate, exploited organization, it is sustained competitive advantage which is having more future for the company operations. Integrating sustainability in this SE. All the levels in this SE are raw material sourcing, number of raw materials available, and manufacturing. They depend on the component, packaging, how it after manufacturing, how it is to be packed, and warehousing, where it is to be stored and how it is to be stored. The economic cubic feet utilization is to be allocated. Logistics, it is one of the part in the SCM. Transportation and distribution, retail, that components or products, end products are delivered to the concerned authorities, and from the retail, consumption will be carried out to the end users and will be taken care by the sales and marketing personnel. Integrate sustainability into the SC process. First, product design. Based on the need that the customer or society needs, how the product is to be designed. It will be done through design department and it is developed for questions. Manufacturing by products. The design received from the design department is given to the production planning and control and process routing, progress control, and given for the manufacturing by products. That is the raw material and information through drawings and the machineries are integrated together to manufacture products. The byproducts produced during product use. Product life extension. Once the product is manufactured, it is required it should serve the purpose. After the usage, it will be gone to dead. That is end of the life. So how the product usage can be increased? That is also one of the sustainability SCM process. Product end life, it is almost after usage, there is no use. Further, it can be reusable or recycled. Nowadays, plastics and everything are given for eco-friendly reusing or recycling. Recovery process of end life that comes under recycling. Business employ various strategies to integrate sustainability into the SC. That is reactive, defensive, accommodative, proactive. Normally, the proactive and accommodative positions are maintained. Proactive strategies. And sustainability goals, educate suppliers, sanction suppliers. That means accept the suppliers for supplying. Designate organization member in charge and who are under whose control this is to be carried out. That organization member to be designated by the authorities. Monitor supplies. How fastly they are supplying with the quality, then quantity. There should not be any deviation among the supplies when compared to the specified or specification as per drawing. It should be supplied. These supplies are to be monitored. Communicate achievements and to stakeholders. Stakeholders are employees to employer, other suppliers, and investors, even beneficiaries. That customers also comes under this. Valuable customers also become stakeholders. That achievements, how big or how our company is running, that communication should be given. That achievements to be spread together. Receive stakeholders' feedback and get each and everybody's feedback because feedback is must for having future growth or how we are going that will be analyzed based on the feedback. Framework for integrating sustainability into SC. Innovation capability, that is go for new products. Positive management orientation. The management give positive appreciation or go for this. You can proceed. You can produce this like that. They have to appreciate and positive management approach should be there. Reconcilize SC members. SC members are nothing but manufacturing all the department, including starting from design to up to marketing department. Collaborate non-traditional SC members, others outside members also to be collaborated. Supplier continuity is an important outcome. continually they have to supply, and there should not be any lack in the lead time. SCM, supply chain, performs well on traditional metrics, institute measurement and reward system. For the work what they have done, it is to be measured and the reward system to be employed. Models for integrating sustainability, that is design and managerial orientation towards sustainability, recapitalizing who is in the supply chain, then focus on supply chain based continuity, transparency, traceability, supplier certification, decommoditization, then having an economically viable supply chain, sustainability outcomes, simultaneous high performance on indicators of economic, environmental, and social performance, rewards and incentives to the intrinsic and extrinsic. That is a for intrinsic means that overall employed inside the company they will be appreciated given rewards and incentives. Whereas the outside suppliers or salespersons or marketing persons, they will be also recognized with the rewards and incentives based on the company's criteria. What does this mean for SEs? Way forward is proactive SSCM strategy. Firms and suppliers should adopt, implement voluntary codes of conduct, establish long-term relationships, certifications, and building capabilities of SMEs, small and medium enterprises. Voluntary initiatives filling regularity vacuum in developing countries, enhance buyers' ability to influence sustainable supply chain practices. Benefits and challenges for integrating sustainability into the SE benefits. Simultaneously, it stimulates innovation and builds new capabilities and market positioning and firm customer bonding. Then this General Motors, Maxwell, Ford encouraging the minority suppliers because the suppliers are the backbone of the company. That is how to get the things done through outside parties. That is customer relationship management and supplier relationship management also a must. Then we have to treat them as one of the company employee. Likewise, they are this Ford and General Motors. They encourage the minority means that minimum small entrepreneurs. Benefits increase sales revenues and profits. Example: Coca-Cola. Positive publicity and good corporate reputation. McDonald's and Walmart. Greater organization and employee commitment when properly communicated. McDonald's. Challenges: insufficient dedicated to sustainable development, lack of top management commitment and resources. Top management normally they will restrict the expensive. That is, if you want to invest on some development or some other future programs, they want to minimize the usage of funds. So lack of top management it plays a vital role. It's a challenge. Inadequate expertise. The employees with some expertise should be there. Strong emphasis on efficiency and governance of supply chain relationship rather than environmental and social sustainability. Reacting and firefighting culture. In certain companies, if you are going or you doing any modifications or any changes, even somebody they won't allow you to go for work study and time study methods. It's an opposition for them. They think that that may be reducing their present, so they will give some restrictions. Effectively implement rather than end at senior management goals. High cost, complexity of and insufficient communication in supply chains. Greenwashing and poor supply commitment. Small firms have limited sources and low response rate to AC process. Conclusion: a sustainable supply chain is a veritable source of business growth and sustainable development. Think beyond short-term financial benefits and build long-term value across the entire supply chain. Corporates that have the relevant knowledge and skills are capable of realizing sustained competitive advantages. Then how this SCM is integrated with RFID. RFID is a new technology It's actually, this is implemented during 1986 for Norway toll collection. It was invented by Mr. Charles Walton during 1983. He was the first patent for this. Earlier days, it has been given for tracing of criminals, and World War II, they used it for identifying enemy flights among the front flights. Methodology for RFID integration with SCM. Yes, discussed previously, collect current state data. That is how we are going to perform it and what are the data available. For example, number of employees, number of machineries available, raw materials available, source capacity, like that. Every data will be collected and integrated. Mainly the part codes are main for this. Component engineering components part codes will be assigned by the design department and will be given each and every design data sheet or drawing sheets. Then journals, conference papers that are all referred, knowledge or preparation with reference with the SCM. Then collect additional data from the secondary sources. Case studies are discussed, textbook information are collected for secondary data. It is compiled together and formulate the RFID technology for a selected organization based on the requirement. Cater the requirements for change. The training and requirements will be given during this stage. Analyze new system RFID technology for existing system. That is already they might have some EDP system, computerized EDP system, and cultural requirement. Change in the culture that should be accepted by them. Review and test the new system and validate it. After validation, if it is accepted, go for launching the implementation. An overview of RFID technology. This RFID infrastructure is codifications of all components in the system with RFID DAC. Middleware allows companies to process relatively unstructured tag data taken from many RFID readers, direct it to the appropriate information system and interface with standard. It's able to perform many different operations, monitor the RFID reader devices, capture data and store for retrieving, filter data for report compiling. The figure shows how it is operated. RFID system components, that is mainly tag, only three data requirements: tag, antenna, network, that is interpretation, how it is interpreted with workstation. RFID system logical view. Write the RFID tag data to be written on the tag. Items with the RF tags will be given to the component or attached to the component. These things are read by the antennas. The read manager transfer to the transaction data store to ONS server, and the product information in PML format is kept. Application systems, trading the partner systems, and the tag item relationship database is maintained. That is tag interfaces, RFID middleware, and other systems shows the RFID systems logical view. RFID tags. What are the types of RFID tags? Tags can be attached to almost anything. That is the component what is to be carried or moved, that should be attached with the RFID tags. Items, cases, or pallets of products, high value goods, and vehicles, assets, livestock, or personal. Even livestock in Australia are added with this RFID tags. High value goods, nothing but jewels. Even one ornament costs around 1 crore. That also should have RFID tags. Passive tags, that is, do not require power. You need not have power. It draws from the integrated field. Low storage capacities, few bits to 1 KB. Shorter read ranges 4 inch to 15 feet. Usually write once, read many, bar read only tags. Cost around 25 cents for few dollars. Active tags, battery powered, higher storage capacities, longer read range, that is up to 300 feet it will read. Typically can be written by RF integrators. Cost around $50 to $250. Tag block diagram. The antenna, power supply, DX module, modulator, demodulator. There is modem. Then control logics, finite state machine, memory cells, tag integrated circuit. Reader anatomy, this belongs to the electronics area. What are all the parts it comprised shown here? DSP, network processor, radio 915 megahertz, 13.56 megahertz radio, then power supply. RFID application points. There it is used. It is assembly line. To have them while moving, it will record it and it will indicate to the higher officials or the proper officer consent. Then bill of lading during transport or to delivery, it will be recorded. Handheld operations can be carried through hand and it will be recording the document on the component or pallet or any unit loads that can be which is that is fixed with the RFID tags that will be recorded and transferred to the systems. RFID applications, manufacturing and process, inventory and production process monitoring. Inventory that low level, that is minimum order quantity, and then the economic order quantity, all things are interpreted, and production process monitoring, warehouse order fulfillment, how many items are stocked, when it is required, further processing also to be instructed through this. SCM, inventory tracking system, and logistics management. Logistics nothing but transferring, that is movement from one place to another place. Retail, inventory control and customer insight, auto checkout with reverse logistics, security access control, and counterfeiting and theft control, prevention of theft. Location and tracking, traffic movement control and parking management. Then wildlife or livestock monitoring and tracking. These are the RFID applications. RFID communications, this tag to the RFID communication channel and will be read by the antenna and reader, which will be transferred to the systems. Power from RF field, reader tag commands, tag reader responses. Operating frequencies, normally the 125F 1355.56 megahertz, then 868 to 915 megahertz, microwave 2.45 gigahertz to 5.8 gigahertz. When these frequencies are higher, the range will be higher. Mainly typical maximum rate range, shortest, the first lower frequency 1 to 1.5 inch and 2 to 24 inch. 1 feet to 10 feet, that UHF. Then 1 feet to 15 feet, longest. And even for 300 meters also can be done through higher wavelengths. Tag power source, generally passive tags, lower frequencies, active tags for higher frequencies. And this data range, slower, moderate, faster, ability to read a near metal, that is microwave is worst. Then this lower frequency 125 kHz is better. Applications, access control and security, identifying widgets through manufacturing process. These are the usage based on the frequency of the identification. RFID tags. RFID effects, common materials, cardboard, absorbing moisture, detuning, conductive liquids like shampoo or other liquids, absorption, plastics, it's detuning, metals, it's a reflection, groups of cans, complex effects, lenses, filters, reflection, human body and animals, absorption and detuning, reflection. Multiple tags. When multiple tags are in range of the reader, all the tags will be executed at the same time. Makes it very difficult to distinguish between the tags. Collation avoidance mechanisms. Probabilistic tags written at random times. Determination. Reader searches for specific tags. RFID middleware. So mostly all the system oriented. The tags readers are compiled to RFID middleware and it is internal database sent to ERP, CRM, WMS, Works Management System, and EPC, Electronic Product Code Applications. Secure Internet Exchange, that is enterprises from one enterprises to another enterprise through internet only it will be moving. That is given in this schematic diagram. Internal systems, that is ERP, WMS, Work Management System, EPC, that is electronic product code, middleware, EPC readers that will be sending to the secure internet exchange, and this all the data from the RFID tags is sent to the enterprise 2 from one to another. These internal systems, same thing, private network 1, private network 2. RFID tags process flow. This EPC code, compliant RFID tags are placed on the products, cases or ballots during distribution or manufacturing. This is read by the supply chain, that is RFID tag reader, and it will be sent to the customer, supplier to customer. Customer's RFID system reads the EPC information and requests additional data from EPC network. This product enters the supply chain with EPC information attached. EPC enabled product is received at the customer side, and it will be compiled together, and the printout or the data are interpreted. EPC network, this is manufacturing to another end, EPC, local YNS, root QMS, EPC discovery, EPC retailer. It will come to retailer, and the retailer application where it is to be given, that will be decided. Retail queries manufacturer EPC is decided to product information, that is manufacturing data, expiry date, and cost. Mostly cost also will be there, that is MRP, that can be also done. Total transaction time less than 10 milliseconds. Responsive time is less than 10 milliseconds. Even for this barcode, if you want to read, it will take more than a minute. This is or less than a minute, about a minute. This is 10 milliseconds. Business implications of RFID tagging, that is non-reliable, resellable management, track, trace, inventory management, and truck asset, pallet case, data package, level of tagging, how the components are packed, truck or asset or pallet or data package. Based on the needs, it will be considered. Then supply chain management, QC, distribution productivity, track and trace, inventory management, asset management, self-maintenance, high-value goods management, consumer insight, self-availability, self-checkout, and new payment mechanisms, return management, and maintenance. Relative values are on the website. There are these axis. How it is packed and how it is sent is given in the horizontal axis. RFID services value chain, strategy consulting, hardwares, middleware device management, EPC network services, data and information management, enterprise application integration, business application. The strategy consulting, business process integration, solution from framework, network setup, and RF aspects. Hardwares are tags, readers, and label printers. The middleware and design management, these are integrated for solution delivery, event monitoring, data filtering, reader coordination, policy management. The EPC network services, directory services, discovery services, authorization, authentication framework, data information management, product catalog, that is which product, what is it feature, that will be given in this. Attribute management, data synchronization, then ETL services, and legacy application integration. These business applications, SE execution, ERP, warehouse management, stores management, and distribution management. Points to note about RFID. RFID benefits are due to automation and optimization. RFID is not a plug and play technology. One frequency fits all is a myth. Technology is evolving, but physics has its limitations. RFID does not solve data inconsistency within and across systems. The data inconsistency means if you are confident this product to be fixed with this RFID means that is to be there. If it is interchanged or exchanged, there is data incongruity leads to the wrong business. Management of RFID infrastructure and data has been underestimated. RFID summary, strength, weakness, opportunity, SWOT analysis. Strengths, it is an advanced technology, easy to use, high memory capacity, small size. Weakness, lack of industrial application standards, high cost per unit, and high RFID system integration costs. Weak market understanding the benefits of RFID technology. Opportunities could replace the barcode. End user demand for RFID system is increasing. Huge market potential in many businesses. Threats, ethical threats concerning privacy life. Highly fragmented competitive environment. This LSCM, how it is integrated to this that we are going to know is now. That is first MRP, most MRP, material requirement planning, master production schedule, inventory management, purchasing, lead times, bill of materials, work orders, routing, and lead times. These things are recorded and built up for the further process for any industries. The account receivable and the general ledger, accounts payable. This will be done by stores, invoicing. That once material is ready or components or products are ready, invoicing to be done. Sales and orders will be done after sales. That invoicing to be done will with the source department, and it will be communicated to the accounts department or finance department. The vendor communication is mainly required for this arranging components based on the BOM, and it should be decided by make or by decision. Mostly it will be done through production planning and control and progress control departments. In LMW, they are using this progress control. You will be given with whether they make or buy decision. Is it to be manufactured inside or to be done outside or produced outside? What are all the things required? Subcontract and vendor development and new product design and developments that will be offloaded to the outside companies through progress control and subcontract vendor developments. The promise of RFID. Initial 1 year benefits to the manufacturers. RFID EPC will affect business process for manufacturing and retailers in four main areas. Reduce store level of stock, out of stock. That is minimum ordering will be linked together. It goes the out of stock means scarcity rises. So it will reduce the out of stock. Reduce claims, reduce unsalables. It is available in the rack. It will be indicated immediately to the sales. It will be sold. Reduce diversions. This pie chart, that is, it will be given claims, inventory holding costs, labor, diversions, out of stocks, unsalables. These things are formulated here. Pictures, shipping and receiving. The same tags used to identify work in process or finished goods. Inventory control also triggered automatic shipment and tracking applications. Items or cases or components or pallets with RFID tags could be read as they are assembled into a complete customer order shipment. The individual readings can be used to automatically produce shipment manifest, which could be printed on the document, recorded automatically in the shipping system, encoded in an RFID tag, printed in a 2D barcode on the shipping label, or any combination. Manifest information encoded on an RFID tag could be read only by the receiving organization to simplify receiving access and to satisfy the requirements like those for advanced shipping nodes ASN. Complete shipment data available in an RFID tag can be read instantly without manual intervention. Incoming shipments can be automatically queried for specific containers. If a sought after item is present, it could be quickly located and selected. Features considered inventory control. That's if an item was misplaced or needed urgently to complete an order. Fixed position readers or a worker with mobile computer and RFID reader could be automatically search for the item by reading for its ID number. In this, I want to quote an example. When I visited one company at this Coimbatore Masons, producers of welding machine, there they were having only four numbers of component. That is some channel like that. They are searching for the component. That will be one in source, the another will be in subcontract, the another will be in welding. Likewise, they will be going and searching for the component. This traceability is easy by adopting this ARFID. Secure inventory from theft and diversion. Once if there is any theft, it will indicate to the owners. Readers could be set to surround sound alarms, send notification of items placed unauthorized areas of facility are removed from storage without proper approval. That is keeping some inventories in the store. If it is moving away means it will indicate to the store's manager something is moving from this XYZ coordinates. Somebody is moving this. This RFID tracks direct store inventory, direct store delivery that can be delivered directly from the store. Other remote sales service personnel could take advantage of RFID readers integrated with mobile computers to quickly and accurately count inventory held in stores or in vehicle. They need not count each one each by one. That is, it can be if there is around 10,000 components, it will give how many numbers are available. If 1,000 tags, it will give 1,000 tags. 900 means 900. Likewise, it will be easily countable. You need not count it physically. Readers covering various racks, cells, and other storage locations could automatically record the removal of items and update in the inventory records. If once that removed, it can be updated automatically to the delivery and detected from the stock. Example, ABC analysis is ABC A class, B class, C class. For company manufacturing, these A class, B class, C class items we have to decide. A class B is nothing but smaller quantity and high cost. B class middle level, C class higher quantity and lower cost. Here we are going to adopt only for A class items this RFID utilization. Same thing is given in the graphical formation. It's listing of the components. First, what are all the components? I have shown around 300 quantity single product. 300 A class items are there. Each one costs 8,000. It will be varied and it will be listed. The data gathering based on ABC analysis, discussion and analysis about RFID with SCM will be concerned. It will be discussed with the concerned department personnel and listing of suppliers and customers for this particular product, overall suppliers and how it is given to customers, whether semi-finished or even certain assemblies, sub-assemblies also given to customer or finished products. That and all will be decided. Data entry of suppliers, customer address with code with email ID. Email ID is a must one here. Synchronize RFID with suppliers and customer data and SCM inventory system. Effective implementation of software development for connecting the suppliers and customers with RFID. These are all the steps developed involved in developing software application with RFID and SCM. Implementing SCM operating research or nothing but optimization and this ABC analysis, inventory control, minimum order quantity, pre-order quantity, that and all will be integrated with the RFID integration. This first one concept introduction and planning piece. Normally, first one is planning. Basic industry study, need for the system, feasibility analysis. Whether you can go for this or not, that will be done through feasibility analysis. Is it viable? Investing this money is viable or not? That will be decided. Concept viability and explaining the exact project plan outcome with the management. Top level management also should accept. They should give the green signal to proceed. Planning for design and development with minimum available resources. Whatever the available resources that is to be utilized. Collection of the primary data and secondary data, trial implementation, study the impact of the implementation. After implementation, what is the impact? And it go for further process, further improvements. Implementation phase. Modifications in detailed plan based on the trial implementation feedback. Implementation and analysis of the report benefits. Works carried out by the conventional methods are converted to automated process, that is SCM with RFID. The quantity measurements during production and inspection are mainly cumbersome works. Each and every time you cannot go and count it. They are done with RFID integration. You need not count it. Just you pack it and send it. Inventory management carried out through ledger keeping manual verifications is eliminated by adding RFID management. That is, once the tag is fixed to the component, you need not have any stock register. It will be automatically entered in the computer and the printout can be taken anytime. N number of times you can take the printout. You cannot modify it also. The exact quantity will be matched with the stock and verification stock records. Storage and retrieval of A-class items. That is A-class, whatever the costly items that only made easily locatable and traceable during the production stages. Even for if you want to take an item, the A-class item for sub-assembly, they need not go and search. It will tell the so and so rack it is available. That will be given with the codex systems and XYZ coordinate systems. That's computer aided storage, automatic storage and retrieval. That is also billing and dispatching are also automated and ensure for their the quantity at the time of dispatch, which reduces duplication of recounting and repacking. That is, once it is counted from the delivery end, need not count it for the reaching end because it is already checked. If it is not matching, it will indicate immediately to the server. The receiving end, it will indicate so and so quantity is missing, so and so quantity is not there. The final product delivery commitment could be verified by the using RFID terminals by the end user, which enable the process owner to confident customer satisfaction by maintaining control during dispatch and arrival. That's what I told. The quantity will be exactly matched with the before delivery, after delivery, and reaching. That will be ensured by this RFID tags. Various checking points can be also added. Ensure quantity variations starting from production floor to customer end, which is the main goal of SCM. Suppose if you are taking a raw material for producing around 50 components or 50 different variety of components, what are all the effective utilization out of 50 numbers? How much is turned out as end product? That will be done. That will be taken care by the SCM. The outcome leads to satisfied customer services. Material utilization by way of AB channels is also added with RFID for maintaining accountability of inventories and high cost items. EOQ for releasing POs added with RFID is an added advantage. That is, once the economic order quantity reached, it will triggers the source person to release indent or particular department to release indent to the materials management department. Here, the system that exists already can be made use of these modern strategies. Though the configuration and system supporting for RFID are at specific modern systems with high configuration will yield a better result. In future, the web-enabled, that is through web-enabled ERP associated with RFID technology could be tried. Nowadays, it came this Amazon and other companies are performing this, and but they have only barcodes. I have seen only barcodes in India. What about the other countries? I do not know, but they are using RFIDs in global other countries. Traceability of theft vehicles and high value assets by using active RFID could be tried for analysis and implementation. Ticketing and ticket checking in railways that will be done. I think in Chennai Metropolitan they may try this. Other transports can be tried for bulk booking, which will definitely give more economic time utilization. Any object that is more precise or high cost can be monitored for their movements from one place to another. If it is misplaced or stolen by others, should give indication to the owner of the material. Child loss and missing of old aged can be identified by using remotely assessed RFID systems. Automated toll collection for the fast moving vehicle in expressway can be tried, which will save time and money. Mobile app could be also developed for logistics and supply chain management operation. This expressway means you need not stop in the toll gate. If you are in Certain peak hours, if you see around 100 vehicles are standing one behind the another, this won't allow. It will read immediately. It will give. It is within milliseconds. It is reading. It allow the vehicles to pass away. So toll gate it can be implemented. Web-enabled ERP RFID with SCM inventory will give the precise data on the materials consumption, reports on material consumption, effective utilization of resources, monitoring with online production, planning and control activities, reduction in labor and inventory costs are very well achievable. Challenging of this integration, but dust and dirty atmosphere will lead to manufacturing
I
or noise of this. For example, in cement industries,
go again.
playas which may hide the
Oh,
data. So it is not possible to maintain this kind of dirty and atmospheres and data loss transferring occur
मागचं
this RFID system.
आताच नाही टाकलं काहीच नाही टाकलं
This
चालूच नाही
mode
आता ते
can
आम्ही MCQ साठी
is
क्वेश्चन
very rare
बँक
that active RFID will perform perfectly. But the battery life is
MCQ नाही
playing
MCQ
a
तयार
vital role.
क्वेश्चन बँक तयार करते मी
Limited distance sensing is one of the disadvantage in this technology. The reusability of RFID tag is also difficult because recoding is difficult. Data collection and integration of the RFID and the SCM or have more practical problems. Step by step model development and implementation will consume more number of working days, which will not that it cannot be coordinated with the existing employees or expectation will not be there. Expertism is needed. How to tackle, how to handle this, what are all the types of ABC items that and all we tagged that will be discussed among the department and data collection and integration is somewhat difficult work but can be done. Physical verification and positioning of raw materials, work in process and finished goods, materials in pipeline, that is pipeline nothing but W in process, lying along with the other supplier, some subcontractor or vendor development that our material will be lying there, that is to be taken into account. Will be a time consuming. That accountability also it is a time consuming process. We have to go personally or physically check and prone to errors in the data of inventory. An expert team is to be employed to collect, correlate, analyze, and integrate with software technologies. As far as pricing of software, other labor costs concerned, though it is costlier and could be made affordable by the industries in the following years. Forthcoming years, that is in future, it will be it's an asset. You need not have multiple counting. You need not have again and again storage, checking, analysis whether it is available or not. That big headache is eliminated by using this RFID. Thank you. Thank you very much. Anything, any questions? Small video. Good evening, Ronald. I think I have given you the enough information related to my work, SCM integration with RFID. This RFID is a wonderful technology nowadays, comes under usage. And the ancient days, one example I want to give is Rajendra Chola. That they have started with 1 lakh battalions from Tanjore. It is converted to 7 lakhs at Ganges, that is Kangar. How it is done, such a logistics, how the food, water, and other things has been given to them. We people, that Indians, earlier days, this logistics and SCM were familiar fully. Then they are during idle time, this 1 lakh, they have to go from south end to north end, and this period is around 1012 2014. By that time, there is no road or any path, and the leading team, that is leader team, they will clean the path and they will guide the followers. Likewise, they have gone around 3,000 kilometers roughly, and during the idle time of the soldiers, they will go for digging ponds and lakes for the water usage. Likewise, this Viram is done one of the best example. The ancient SCM, that each and every battleman should have weapons. How it has been done, how it is organized, it's a miracle. So nowadays, within a second, if you order through net, through IoT, you will get the components at the your part. Starting this end of the world, it is globalized. If you want to get an American product or Japanese product, it will be given within short periods. This will be integrated with this kind of RFID and SCM operations. Okay, thank you very much.
So thank you, sir. On behalf of everyone present, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to Dr. N. Gopalsamy for his insightful session on an integrated approach to logistics and the supply chain management system with modern strategies. Your expertise and the practical perspective have provided us with a deeper understanding of the subject and inspired us to explore innovative approaches in our professional endeavors. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for your valuable time, sharing, and knowledge with us. We look forward to future opportunities to learn from you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Uh, part-
Welcome, welcome. Yeah,
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Uh, participants,
participants.
our next session will start around 3:30. So we'll start it.
Okay, thank you very much for all.
Thank you so much, sir.
Have a nice day. Thank you. All the best. Bye.
Participants feedback link will provide in end of the session. So all of you please stay in the session. Participants, we will connect around 3:30. Okay. So stay tuned.